Hi everyone, so I'm going to show you how I get my cories to spawn. First thing I want to add is that you need them to be at least 12 months old or 2.5 inches in size, and you need a good mix of males and females. You want to first off start by giving them lots and lots of live food to put some real good size on them. One of the first signs I notice is when the males begin to get excited. This happens generally when the females release hormones into the water column. So I'm playing a few little clips here of just showing what happens first. You'll see I've only got one male in the tank. I need more really, but yeah, these are just clips of him swimming around, and you'll see it's a real heightened activity or excited behaviour, I would say. And this is when I always become aware when they're going to spawn. This goes on for a while, probably a good half hour before I actually see any spawning behaviour or breeding behaviour between the pair. Yeah, but it's really interesting to watch. I really enjoy it, and like I said, they're well fed to get them to this stage, and yeah, we'll see in the next couple of clips what happens between the two of them. So here we go. Here's the first signs of them swimming together, and you can see the size difference there. She's not as long, but she's a lot more plump for carrying the eggs, and you can see when they're alongside each other like that, you can really see the difference between the males and the females when they're not alongside each other. Sometimes I can find it difficult to sex them, but yeah, we'll start to see some of the breeding behaviours now. He follows around and almost becomes obsessed with her, but you'll see now he's like caressing her with his barbels. Yeah, it's pretty interesting to watch, and I really enjoy this type of behaviour, and yeah, I feel lucky to see it really. I'll just give you some information about the water parameters as well. The pH is at 6, the temperature is 22 degrees Celsius, and I use rainwater, so very soft, no or very low TDS in the water column, which is probably seen as ideal. I don't think you need to do it, but it will help with this sort of behaviour. So what happens now is what they call the classic T position. So the male grasps the female barbels between his pectoral fin and body, and then releases some sperm which passes through her mouth and the gills. So you'll see them doing it again now. And then it's thought that she passes it through the gills to the pelvic fins to fertilise the eggs. I don't think it's actually proven that's what happens. Like I say, I think it's only thought that that's what's happening. And then she'll then look for somewhere to deposit her eggs, which you'll see now. She's carrying them between her fins. And one thing you'll see as well, like I've only got one male in the tank, but he will chase her around until she deposits the eggs, and that's in an effort to be the next in line to do it again. If there were multiple males in the tank, you would see obviously multiple males chasing her, so they would be next in line, if you like, to do the next fertilization on the next round. I find this really interesting. Like, I've not found any reference to it or anything, but she seems to mouth, so she's looking to lay on the glass here, and it almost looks like she's eating off the glass, but I'm not sure what it is she's actually doing. And like I said, I can't find any evidence or information around it, so if anybody's aware of actually what it is, yeah, just comment down below. So you'll see just in the tank there I have got a spawning mop, but typical, they don't use it. They can be really useful if they did use it, because I need to remove the eggs, and it's a really simple way of just removing everything at once. So again, she's still carrying the eggs currently. She's just about to deposit them on the glass, but you'll really see her really mouthing the glass quite enthusiastically just about now, just before she deposits the eggs. And I think this time, yeah, it was just 2 eggs that time. You can get between sort of 1 and 4 at a time, and you know, this went on for probably 2 or 3 hours, so you know, you can get sort of like between 30 and 50 eggs, I find. So with this being a community tank, these eggs, if I don't remove them, will get eaten pretty quickly. Even by the Corys, they do eat their own eggs, but I've got about 30 to 40 tetras or so in this tank, so they will be eaten within a matter of minutes while this is going on. So I'm removing them, and I've got an empty tank currently. You really should put them in a breeding box, or even a small, what I find a shallow cycled fish tank with nothing else in it, so they won't get eaten. But what I'm doing is just transfer them to this other tank just to try them in there. I've got no fish in there currently, so we'll see what happens, and hopefully we get some fry within the next few days. Alright, well, I hope this video was interesting and informative, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up and a subscribe. Alright, thanks for watching.